Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back to Laksh Divination. Hope you guys doing awesome. Super fine, as wine. All right. Let's get set into your reading, dear Divine Collective. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So, first raw energy that we have for you today is Nebula of Insights. Within the swirling energies of the nebula, hidden insights emerge. Trust these ethereal visions to illuminate the mysteries of your inner landscape. This is about your subconscious level that is integrating with the 5D, the ethereal higher realms, so that you can fetch the information. I think that you can be a seer, an oracle, a prophet, or somebody who can foresee the future. So you are returning back to your higher self here by illuminating the mysteries of your inner landscape. So your inner landscape is illuminating mysteries right now with Page of Coins and King of Cups in reverse. Is telling us about you are seeking this higher path now, right? And this is giving you an energy boost as well. With Page of Coins is also telling me about how energetic, how curious, how focused you are regarding about learning all of these mysteries that you are tapping into, so that you can fetch more insights and knowledge about this. And with the King of Cups in reverse, I feel you have recently discovered something about a manipulation going on around you, that too on a psychological or on an emotional level. With this can also suggest someone who is emotionally unavailable around you, and you are tapping into that higher source, higher source, to fetch more knowledge about this person and their real intentions, or something that you got to know about this person is really hideous, manipulative, that you didn't know about previously, right? So you got to know that this person was using your emotions to control you, and this put you in a situation of inner turmoil or disconnect between your own heart and head. This person was trying to play with your heart and head space at the same time. This can be a mentor, a boss who was emotionally manipulative and unsupportive. Like, this was some kind of warning. This came as a warning in your dreams, in your visions, while you were meditating, or awakening. You just got to know that this was a warning, and this told you about this emotional turbulence that tried to derail your focus from your long-term goals, right? This could be a love relationship as well, if this was not a workplace situation. Okay. So you saw this person as who they were in this particular vision or dream that you saw. You were being shown about the real face, the facade that this person wears behind the mask of fake love and affection, right? This is also telling me about how eager and open you are to learn from the higher realms. You're not judging yourself, you're not harsh with yourself, diving deep into those insights. So obviously this is telling me that you're beginning to lay foundations for your future stability here with Page of Coins. Stay grounded and focused on your long-term goals, and be cautious of emotional manipulation, either from others or self-inflicted. 5 on the timer as I see this. Then we have next energy, Forest Embrace. So you are nurturing this higher connection. You are being called to explore natural environments, spaces that feel very nature-like. Okay, for example, long walks instead of cycling. Okay, using your body for movement. As much as the movement is possible, you are being invited to those spaces where you can feel rejuvenated, relaxed, more connected with this higher realm or whatever your higher self. Okay, so you're stepping into the heart of the forest where nature's care nurtures healing, deep connection, and intuitive clarity. This is followed by Strength, King of Swords in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and Nine of Swords in reverse. So, dear one, let me tell you about the energies. So, this is regarding your resilience as well. You're tapping into your inner resilience, the pool of strength that you already have. This is about your quiet confidence. You are not at all a flashy person, okay? And you're very compassionate as well. It suggests that you have power to endure, and you have endured many things up till now. But I want to let you know that you're rising above all these difficult situations here. And with King of Swords in reverse, I can sense that there is a misuse of authority here in your case. Okay? With the Hangman in reverse, whoever was cold, manipulative towards you is now feeling stuck, impatient, or refusing to see things from a different perspective. I feel that this person is now avoiding to see you as you are in your authentic and higher truth, right? Okay, so this is somebody in your life, or was, take what resonates according to your timeline and fit the gender roles accordingly. This is somebody in your life who is controlling, judgmental, and lacks integrity. Okay, this is King of Swords reverse energy with the Hangman in reverse. That means now this person is stagnated, and this person has to make some kind of sacrifice now. Okay, yeah, this person has to make some kind of sacrifice, but this person has fears and blockages regarding that with Nine of Swords reverse. So there is a lingering anxiety. This can be guilt to start coming at terms with you. So this could be a workplace relationship or a relationship in your personal circle, right? Dear Divine Collective, this person hasn't faced their hidden and inner truths. They put all that emotional heavy burdens or weights or baggage, whatever you say, whatever you resonate with, this is still heavy on this person. Okay? And this card is also telling me that this person internalized worst with you. This person always used to internalize the worst with you. So now that you are clear about whatever connection that you have, okay, because I think you are ascending, because the next draw energy is ascension only. So you have intuitive clarity about this. You are inching towards healing, insights, and release. Okay, so this person has this fear that you would release them, correct? Okay, dear Divine Collective, so we are heading towards ascension. This is regarding rising to high levels of awareness. Here we have this person delayed your progress by clinging outdated beliefs. They wanted to cling guilt to you, okay, because of their own pride and ego issues. This person had those kind of issues and they projected the same onto you in order to delay your progress, delay your long-term goals, ascension, and whatnot. So this was a very manipulative figure around you. But the strength here is reminding you that true courage is quiet and internal. Whatever this critique was telling you wasn't true at all about you. You are so much resilient than this figure around you. This is telling me that you had to change perspectives on all of this. and you had to face some kind of discomfort in order to release this situation. Okay, then we have Ascension with Two of Wands reverse, Page of Swords, Four of Coins, and Seven of Cups. So yeah, this person delayed your expansion. This person knew something about you here, and you may have outgrown where you were. You may have outgrown this Page of Swords energy. This person is very sneaky, very sneaky. This person was stalking you around your house. Okay, this is very visible on this energy, and the card is telling me that this person was very scared of change, clinging to their own comfort zones, and over planning without action. Okay, on the other hand, you on the spiritual level, where you are rising to high levels of awareness, it's a sign that you are being called to expand your vision on this perspective and on all of this, on whole situation that is going on around you. But you were caught in this hesitation, you were caught in doubts. That's how this person played. Okay, that's how this person played to delay your expansion, your progress. Okay, sometimes this person could have said to you that you would leave them, okay, and then they would be left with nobody, they would feel isolated, right? Something like this, to bait you again in emotional manipulation. So the doorway to your next level is open, but you're standing at the threshold looking back instead of forward. So this person wanted you to be stuck in that threshold scenario, right? And on the other hand, the Page of Swords is also telling me about your mental energy. You as a spiritual student who is asking or who asked big questions. Okay, you gathered knowledge. Maybe you were into spiritual ideas already. Okay, and I see a lot of mental restlessness here, like information overload during awakening. That usually does. So you're waking up mentally, questioning, seeking, researching, but don't let this energy stay in your head and channel it into clarity and express it fully. Okay, with the Four of Coins, I see this person wanted to grip tightly to everything that made them secure, and it goes to some extent to you as well. You were gripping tightly to this relationship somewhere. You don't have to lie to yourself right now. I know very well that this was a major blockage rooted in fear of loss or control. Okay, but to you, this was a fear of loss, and to this person, this was a fear of control. Okay, in this relationship, and where this person was holding on to old paradigms, and you, on the other hand, was or is very, very open-minded person. Okay, and you do not judge, you do not force things onto others, and this person was very insecure about this. Okay, so the ascension message that is coming here through elevation requires release. So you had to release this situation, right? But this person somewhere made you stuck or kept you stuck in 12 on the clock. Confirmation, this person kept you stuck in that hesitation or doubt or self-criticism, correct? So that you hate yourself, you create blockages for yourself. So this person tried to create a self-sabotage situation in this relationship for you, correct? Now with the Seven of Cups, this person thought that they had too many options, fantasies, whatever, and they tried to cloud your vision through illusions rather than clarity, where they avoided grounded decisions by drifting into what if. So here you needed discernment. You also needed discernment. Not all doors lead to truth. Whatever this person claimed to be, not all of that was a truth. Because some were distractions just to lure you again into this karmic loophole. Correct? So some were distractions you had to feel, and don't just fantasize. So this was the ascension, and last raw energy is subconscious awakening here with the magician and Three of Cups. So see, this energy is of manifestation, willpower, focus, and mastery over your skills. As I told you, you are gaining a mastery over your intuition, your spiritual gifts, and in the context of subconscious here, it suggests that you have latent talents, okay, or your intuitive powers, your spiritual gifts are resurfacing, and you're learning that your mind and energy is shaping your reality. You are the co-creator here, and this realization is beginning to root deeply into your subconscious layers, from where you are fetching those nebula of insights, right, from where we started, correct? And this is inner revelation. So the subconscious awakening is telling us about witnessing the natural unfolding of your energy and trusting that every layer of your being is revealing hidden strengths. So you already had strengths, but they were hidden from you. Again, there is always a reason why these spiritual gifts or intuitive powers instantly awaken in us when we release karmic loopholes, karmic relationships / partners / workplaces, okay, etc., etc. Why? Because we have already shed our old self, okay, and we are inviting our higher self. We are nurturing that bond with our higher self. So we are nurturing the bond with higher realms as well, correct? We are not creating from a fear or doubtful space. So right now, the subconscious message is that you are the co-creator of your life, and your awakening is revealing the powers you had all along. Okay? And with the Three of Cups, I'm seeing that you are gonna get your soul tribe. This is soul tribe vibes. Yeah, you are drawing in soul aligned connections, those who will uplift and reflect your true self. This is also suggesting healing of emotional patterns that once blocked the connection. Maybe they were trying to block your connection to the higher realms as well, with the Most High Himself. But that connection was never mute. That connection was never blocked, okay? That was all about illusions that people tried to weave around you, correct? So you're awakening to your personal power here and ability to manifest through connection, alignment, and joy. And this is being brought to you by your spirit team. So there is a subconscious shift from I must do it all alone to I am supported, right? And it's a reminder that manifestation is not just mental, it's quite relational here, emotional and spiritual as well. Everything is coming from the spirit. And let me tell you that you all are the Empress, okay? You embody the Empress energy. So this is telling me about divine feminine energy that all of you carry regardless of your gender, right? Because this is energy. And when I asked my angels for whom this reading is, the Empress came out. Okay, so integration of personal power and emotional openness. This is what you're doing right now. And you are going to lead others as well. Lead others like you. Okay. So, bottom of the deck energies, we have. So, Seven of Swords reversed, you're realizing truths, you're shedding illusions, you're facing the shadows. Okay, this is also telling us about, you know about the betrayal and the deception now very well, because it has been illuminated to you. And with Two of Coins, no more juggling. The universe is forcing a choice or ending the balancing act. Okay, with Nine of Coins reversed, it's shedding dependency and shedding of the low self-worth. With Five of Swords, it's time to stop fighting battles that are not yours. Exactly. These people wanted to fight with you, okay, in order to make you realize that they were always the right ones. No. They were never ever the right ones. They were always the manipulative and trickster spirits. Okay. And with the Lovers and Wheel of Fortune at the end, I'm seeing that you are standing in front of a fated choice. And it's your choice. You have the freedom of choice. Choose alignment, and you have chosen alignment. You are choosing love and truth over fear and ego. Right? And with the Wheel of Fortune, door is opening or closing off the karmic cycles. Okay? And this is giving me the energy of divine intervening with your true destiny. Okay? But you must decide whether to rise or repeat. That's your choice. Okay? Because everybody has been given with this freedom of choice whether to create or to fear, right? Or to letting the doubt or hesitation come in. 12:21 on the clock. The major themes: first, you have got the truth, you have choice, you can invite the change. There is the end of a karmic loop here for you, and divine timing is moving you away from deception, imbalance, and a sense of false security, right? With people who were impatient with you, not balanced, okay? They were completely imbalanced. And you are coming out of that guilt trip that these people wanted to give you. So there is a destined partnership for you, an opportunity, or even this is a soul path that is awaiting for only you. But only if you are willing to release what is collapsing right now, okay? Do not attach any emotion to what is collapsing right now, dear Divine Collective. Okay, we are gonna take some astrological Egyptian gods goddess deck for you. Let us see what guidance come out for you. All right. First, we have time distortion, timeline jumps. So you're experiencing deja vu. You are feeling like you have lost track of time or feeling out of sync with the clock. So let me tell you that you are feeling this because you are shifting timelines. Trust that the universe is aligning you with your highest path. First house, house of self, Aries and Mars. Who are you becoming? It's about your identity, appearance, first impressions, personal blessings. This is a time of self-reinvention. Your outward identity is shifting. Embrace authenticity, right? Then Goddess Sachat of writing and astrology. You're tapping into cosmic knowledge, sacred geometry. So this nebula of insight is telling me that you can be a writer, you can be an astrologer, you can be a reader, you can be a diviner as well. But you are taking up these tools because maybe you have been tapping into your highest self, okay, and helping others through your gifts. So this is your third house, about communication and knowledge. Speak, learn, and expand your mind. So yes, this is giving me this Page of Coins energy. You're right now speaking, you're learning, you're expanding yourself. Okay, so the Two of Wands that was in reverse, I think now it's upright in this energy. Okay, now you're not clinging on to those old beliefs and old paradigms. You have shifted your energy significantly, right? Then we have Ra, the sun god. This is regarding illumination. Wow. What did I tell you in the first raw energy? This is your inner illumination of the mysteries about your own higher self, who you are becoming, your authentic self, okay? Wow. It's vitality, it's divine authority. A new dawn is rising. Clarity and leadership are yours. Wow. You have the clarity and you are stepping into the era of leadership of your soul path, okay? Then we have Goddess Mut of truth and justice. Wow. Balance, divine order, karma. Wow. This is giving me Wheel of Fortune energy. Very straightforward. The scales are being set right. Integrity is the key because you had that integrity with you, right? Then we have Goddess Bastet of protection and joy. Today I'm seeing a lot of gods, goddesses coming in to bless you, to bless this reading. Thank you so much, the Most High. So this is regarding, yeah, intuition, boundaries, playfulness. Trust your instincts, protect your peace. Wow. Amazing, amazing energy. So I leave you guys here. Thank you so much for joining in, tuning in. If you need energetic tools from me, please check out the description box below. And you can check out the manifestation candle catalog in my bio. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Divine Rising and ciao.